Now, writers have for many years, men and women of literature, been very perceptive and watchful, alert to the existence of synchronicities in people's lives. If you read Shakespeare, Shakespeare's plays are filled with synchronicities, and it's, of course, he summarized that opening beautifully with that famous sentence from Hamlet where he says, "There are more things in heaven and earth that are dreamt of in our philosophy." He actually, in the earlier edition, he said, "Horatio, that are dreamt of in your philosophy," but the Shakespeare scholars now are pretty sure that his final edit, his final version was, "There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, that are dreamt of in our philosophy," which has a different tone. It opens it up to the fact that this is the human condition. Our philosophy is always going to be short of the mystery of life, and it's less of "I know better than you," and it's more like we're all in this together, and it's a much bigger mystery that our human reason and consciousness are existing within. Nietzsche has a beautiful sentence from Thus Spoke Zarathustra that I used as the epigraph for God's preferred passion of the Western mind. "The world is deep, deeper than day can comprehend." The world is deep, deeper than day can comprehend. The light of common day, the kind of solar logos, rationalist, monocentric, the common light of day that Wordsworth talks about. The world is deeper than that. It's day and night. It's sun and moon. It's got the larger mystery of the whole, of many, many truths, of many realities. And from that modern perspective with which we all are structured and we all kind of grow up within in our education, these coincidences should not be happening. At least they can happen as long as they are seen to just gain their meaning from our projection. But if they are seen as being authentically meaningful, that is, that the meaning is being, in some sense, intended by something beyond our own unconscious needs for meaning. If that intentionality is being carried by the cosmos itself, by the world itself, by nature, this should not be happening in a modern cosmos. And Percy Bridgman, the philosopher of science and physicist, he once said, "Coincidences are what are left over after you've applied a bad theory." Very to the point. And synchronicities represent a category of phenomena that is just filled with countless thousands of coincidences that a bad theory is having to face to the extent that it's not in denial. And although literature and folk wisdom and private experience for centuries was dealing with synchronicities, it took Jung, Carl Gustav Jung, through much of the 20th century to see the issue clearly, to name it, to experience a torrent of such coincidences, meaningful coincidences himself, and observe them in his patients' lives, and then to do the hard work of theorizing, of formulating the principle, and to begin to see its implications for the modern worldview, which is essentially, this term synchronicity is a term that is basically alluding to